I am Konomori and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. Now we are in the free time, but I say free day. Well, I would say let's get started. If we want, oh yes, let's walk around here as short time. You think he has a bonding event? Elliot, phew! You're looking pretty busy here, Elliot. Yeah, I just got some packages from home. Heavy ones at that. I just carried them up here and I'm already totally beat. I can't believe that. Seems like there's food in one of these too, so I should probably look through them. Well, I am already here. Should I give him a hand? Yes, spend time. You look like you could use a hand. Mind if I help out? Really? You would? Well, I'd sure appreciate it. Green and Elliot began sorting out the packages that Elliot received from home. Phew, well, we are done with about half of them now. I didn't expect there would be quite this much of everything. There has to be a month's worth of food here too. Here, not to mention a bunch of clothes and other daily necessities. Didn't expect this either. Now I feel bad for dragging you into it. My sister is just way too protective of me sometimes. Oh, you've got a sister? Yeah, the older one. She's always been a bit on the clingy side too. I mean, I'm grateful that she sent me a care package, but I wish she'd tone it down a bit. I'm not a kid anymore. You mean it? I'm kind of jealous, to be honest. You can tell that she really cares about you. Really? No. Elliot took a worn-looking piece of sheet music out of the box. Is that sheet music? It looks like someone got a lot of use out of it. Yeah, I used to practice with this all the time back home. To tell you the truth, I actually wanted to enter a music academy before I ended up here. Oh, really? Then I guess joining the wind orchestra wasn't just a casual thing for you, huh? Well, I've always loved music ever since I was younger. But in the end, I wasn't all that serious about it, so I ended up choosing tours instead of a music academy. Weird, really? Well, either way, it'd be nice to hear you play that piece sometime. Sure, one of these days. Rin and Elliot returned to sorting out the packages, only getting through with the strength of their combined efforts. You bond with Aaron's strength. Up to level 5! Level 5. It's the max level, and it's because I'm New Game Plus. It's got transferred over from last time. Thanks, Rin. Everything's nice and tidy now. I'll let you hear that piece next time I get a chance. I look forward to it. Oh, it's the same. Okay. Besides the gym. Anyone there? Nope. Wrong button. Wrong button. Wrong button. Wrong button. Wrong button. Wrong button. Right. Momento. We had options. One quest notebook. Okay, please. Yeah, quests and received. Yes. Okay. Yes, I wanted to do it this way. Maps fixed, yes, okay. And let's go upwards. Hey, there's someone here. Oh. Oh, hopping right on it, onto the diligence, Steven. I bet Tova's got you so wrapped around your fingers already that she snaps a finger and you leap into action. No, that's not how it is. And besides, I'm not even sure what to think of you sitting here relaxing after dumping all that work on me. Hey now, I'm an instructor. This is my precious day off, so let me just be completely unproductive for one day, okay? I feel like in your mind every day is a day off. What? Then let's go outside. The weather is beautiful today. Right then, let's head out. The center of Trista is a shopping district. You can purchase a variety of items in the stores there. Brandon's generous goods, stocks, ingredients, and accessories. The Sage is a boutique selling clothing. So, hi, a bit late now, a few minutes in, but I have no idea what happened because I had recorded normally until now and just crashed, and seems like it only got the video because of that, because the audio I'm using records the video anyway, even if I not so it's like a time shift feature you have on TV. So at least a few minutes now before where I still have, but everything I talked was don't think I could save them. So but let's get on. Keen's bookstore sells reading materials such as newspapers and obviously books. Closes cafe and in stocks food items. You can also pay a small fee to rest here and restore your CP. You can now use the button to access the quick travel menu. Hey, are you going to school today too? You guessed it. Drew Heston and Hannah's son aren't you? I'm really nice to meet you. Hey, I'm Kurt. Gonna go shopping for mommy now. We're having curry for dinner tonight. It's gonna be so good. Oh, hello there. You are from the nearby dormitory, aren't you? Is everything settled down for you now? Everything seemed pretty chaotic for you until last week or so. It really has. Thanks for your help. Sorry that we were only able to visit with you briefly when we first moved in too. Oh my, how polite of you. But really, it's fine, no need to worry. Just remember that you always have a neighbor you can count on. Likewise. This is a nice town for students if you ask me. There's plenty of shops and it's close to $1 if you ever feel the need to see the big city. Please feel free to ask us if you need anything. We're always happy to help. One of the red ones, huh? Well, whatever. Ask if you want something. Aren't you supposed to be friendly? Student, huh? Well, take a look around. Get the ears. So up. I was once told that 3 days were set up as a means of helping students to become more independent, so try not to let this go to waste. I'm sure that your parents would be upset if you did such a thing. Try not to lazy your way through the day just because you have no classes. Most of the new students come in to buy stationery from us this time of year. It's always fun to show them around since they seem like they're having a good time. April's always a good month. Just got a bunch of stationery and other writing stuff in stock. If you want to write on something fancy, our store is the place to be. Stock here isn't bad, considering how small the town is. But everything's quite a bit cheaper at our shop though, due to our consistently priced bulk buying strategies. I happen to know a thing or two about business management, thanks to growing up helping my dad with his shop. All this business discussion when I only came here to buy a notepad. Food here is so fresh. I love it. It's nice and cheap too. It saves me money to use on clothes. I definitely recommend this place to students like you. The food here is so fresh and cheap. Yes. Yo, you're the first year working with the student council, aren't you? They're always having us dressed up folks out, which means you're probably too nice to meet you in the case. We're all pretty indebted to her, thanks to all the help she's given us. Here's hoping you'll do the same. You do the same. Where? Here I need nothing. Go out. Morgen against the wall. The lino flowers are gradually starting to fade and die. There's still a certain beauty to them, but there's a symbol of springtime, so it's always sad to see them go. That is the passing of seasons, though. I was surprised to find that in spite of its grand size, this town has all the shops and one could possibly want. This cafe has a rather pleasant atmosphere too. It seems like the perfect environment for studying. Yeah, it certainly feels like a town built around the academy. I have to hand it to you, so really dedicated to your studies. Just doing what's expected of a student. You should try to make a habit of preparing for classes in advance and then reviewing new material afterward. Seems like a smart idea. Maybe this would be a good chance to get to know him a little better. Yeah. Mind if I join in? You? Not at all. I was just thinking of taking a break myself. Go ahead and order something. Green ordered a drink and proceeded to join Matthias on his break. Sip, 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 sip. Clear. You can tell this cafe uses some high quality beans for its coffee. There's a rich flavor behind the initial bitterness, and the fragrance is utterly fantastic. I take it you're pretty knowledgeable when it comes to coffee, can you? Dan? Many don't do my dad. He's been drinking it as long as I can remember. Thanks to him I started drinking it while I was studying, which really gave me a taste for it. That explains it. This actually makes me curious about the kind of person Governor Ragnitz is. Speaking of which, is that tea I see you drinking? It is. I'm very more used to tea than I am coffee. Tea here is nice and relaxing too. I'm not sure I'll ever understand the appeal. It doesn't help that I always associate it with nobles. In fact, I saw one particularly irritating noble arrogantly sipping away at a cup the other day. It couldn't be anyone other than juices. And how do you sip arrogantly? So sorry, I didn't mean to rant. I didn't mean to sound like I was judging you or anything. I mean, you're not even a noble. Don't worry about it. Why don't you give it a try too? You might actually end up liking it. I guess I could. You should try some of my coffee too then. They each poured some of their drink into other's cup from their respective pots. Sip, 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 sip. You were right, this isn't so bad. Glad to hear it. I might actually consider having some coffee next time I'm really studying. Keeps the sharp between the ears. Why don't the two of us study here sometimes then? Sounds like a plan. And those two finished their drinks and chatted together for a while longer. And lived happily ever after. One with mega strength. Link level 5. 4. Not 5. Didn't use Markias quite as much in my first playthrough. Sarah really needs to calm down for the drinking. Just the other day she got really drunk and started complaining to me about all sorts of different things. Mostly about how she can't handle the vice principal and how she's spoiled she'll never find the right man for herself. Even listening to her tired me out. And she's not rambling, she's a real beauty too. Maybe we should try laying off the alcohol for a while. Another year of exciting students every interacting with those who live here. It's a familiar sight here, interesting but a comforting one. Up. Nothing here. Would you look at that? One of the new recruits. How would you like a nice meal? We've got some good stuff on our menu, and we make it fast, or whatever your little heart desires. Oh, and by the way, if you see a free table, go ahead and use it to study. So, have a girlfriend? Well, what you're waiting for? You won't be young forever, so you gotta do this stuff while you can. Not resting. Buying is nothing that I need. Where? Welcome. Have a look. We got some solid books for students lined up here. You're keeping up well in class, mate. I hope you are. Of course, being a student is all about getting your head in the books. I can't say much, so of course I'll be focusing on working instead. Yes. Oh yeah, do us a favor and don't try to read through the books here without buying them. It's fine if you have a wee bit scratch to check the contents and stuff, but make sure you buy it if it's what you're looking for. Inventory all. Yes, we have one from everything. Have you heard of Red Moon Road? It's a pretty popular novel these days. As a matter of fact, I have the first chapter of it right here. Why not give it a read? Are you sure I can just have it? Secondary thanks for helping the student council with the work. Besides, giving you a free book makes you more likely to buy one from us in the future, right? Thanks. Next time I get the book, you'll be the first to know. Welcome, we've got a newest issue of the Imperial Chronicle in stock now. You should give it a read. If you're curious what's going on all over the county. In fact, recommend keeping up to date by grabbing each issue as they come in. Just start looking. Yeah, still have the chapters. Man, the weather's perfect today. The fish are really gonna be biting today. Looks like he's a student from one of the upper classes. Hi there, haven't met you yet. You've got one of those red uniforms, so I guess you are from class 7. That's right, my name is Rin Schwarzer. Are you a first year too? Yep, I'm kind of Lake Lord, class 2. I'm part of the Imperial Fishing Club. It's really laid back. You'd like it. But yeah, pleasure's all mine. Likewise, he's pretty laid back himself, especially for a noble. I take it the Imperial Fishing Club's about fishing? You catch them quick. Twist is supposed to be a great place for fishing. I hear there's a ton of different fish you can catch here. Just trying to figure out the right spot. Seems like you're having fun at least. You've done a bit of fishing in your time, haven't you? How about giving it another shot? Well, sure, but how do you know it? It's just a hunch. Well, then, from one fisherman to another. We see fish beginner award. I'm sure I can have these. I feel kind of bad just getting all this stuff for nothing. Don't even sweat it. The Imperial Fishing Club's here to speed this joy of fishing, so it's all good. We will be starting off as a white angler, but don't think too much about it there. Just fish away to your heart's content. What? What? Just ignore that for now. It's not all that important. Oh yeah, once you have started landing some big catches, come back and talk to me. I get you some cool prizes for your points. Prizes, points? What's going on? Now that's all I explained. It's time for me to head off. I've got some fish to catch. I'll be fishing at the pond on campus if you want to join me. What? I'm still confused about some of the stuff he said below, but still, now that I've heard, it wouldn't hurt to start fishing again. Let's see, the levy says it's made by the Lake Lord Company. Wait a minute, isn't Lake Lord his last name? His family must be pretty famous then, and assuming experts on fishing. I was looking over there, right? Seems like it could be a decent fishing spot. point he mentioned is available too, so maybe I give that a shot when I have the time. You can now access the fish section of the notebook. Fishing, 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 fish, fish, fish. Yeah, that's all fish there is. Everything. Here the character profiles for. Also need all information about them for and you know, what was it? Trophy. And here the enemies, or also enemies who need everything. And here are the missions. So let's go fishing for a short while. I can already change the rods because I have them, but I will begin a rod to get all fish.
Wow, this is a big one.
Of course, the first stuff I take is whites and such a big fish. Yeah, normally these are the first stuff you catch.
Not bad.
Yeah, okay, not even them. There's another one. It's more up, but let's see if I get them. Oh, but no, another big one. More bigger one.
Now that's a catch.
Yes, that's the first one. At least I got last time.
Caught one.
I've got 4 from 20. And one again. Hey, 5 different ones. Nice.
Not bad.
And there is nothing. This is the receptionist at Tours. Sounds like she's got a busy month ahead of her. Huh, maybe hanging out with Kay will cure my boredom. This is the reception for maybe my boredom. Hey, I got annoyed Tizzle some more today. Tizzle teacher to make fun of me. I don't know, you're not bored of this yet. You get that she's just going to tell you off again, don't you? The upper class dorms house not only the upper class students, but the personal servants as well. The servants are all very capable. The river has always been amazing, and one of the new arrivals, Celestine, is especially talented. But I could learn something from practically every servant here. Unlike NIS America and Celestia both serve highly regarded households. I'm sure there's plenty I can learn from them. Let's look at the academy. Ah, okay, Laura is the one. We still can do stuff. So, before we go into the school, I would say let's stop this episode here and see you